Picture this. It's an ominous morning on March 27, 2007 in Islamabad. Something extraordinary is about to happen at the Jamia Hafsa Seminary. A group of female students, veils drawn tight, are gearing up for a mission they believe in with all their hearts. Let's dive into a story that feels like it's straight out of a movie. But trust me, it's all too real. Islamabad, Pakistan's bustling capital, becomes the stage for a dramatic showdown that seems to blur the lines between moral policing and outright defiance. The first light of dawn caresses the minarets of Islamabad. The serene silence is broken by a buzz of energy among the students. They're nervous, sure, but inside young women, draped in their veils, gather, their faces a blend of determination. The lady in the lead is emotional. A composite character inspired by the students stands out. Her voice, firm yet tinged with uncertainty, breaks the silence.
Today, we reclaim our community's morality, not with hatred but with a hope for redemption.
A large number of female students gather in the courtyard of the Jamia Hafsa Seminary. They have decided to take on what they see as a major vice in their society, a brothel. Led by their conviction, they raid this place and take Aunty Shamim, who's allegedly running the show, right back to their seminary. Their target looms in the distance, a house veiled in whispers of sin, eventually face to face with Shamim confronting the woman, the reason for their defiance. Many girls from the seminary have allegedly been victims of her blackmail. They have had enough. Shamim's protests are a mix of fear and defiance, but she is guided out forcibly, along with members of her family. This act, bold and fraught with controversy, ignites a fire that will soon engulf the nation. The women are adamant to teach her a lesson. Imagine the scene. Women with bamboo staves on rooftops, keeping watch, while masked men from the neighboring Lal Masjid patrol the streets. It's not something you see every day, right? Now, this act of theirs, it's not just a random act of vigilance. It's a bold statement against none other than President Pervez Musharraf himself. It's like they're saying, hey, if you can't clean up the mess, we will. Of the seminary's defiance is Abdul Rashid Ghazi, a cleric whose words carry the weight of authority and conviction. Being the orchestrator of the operation, Abdul Rashid Ghazi, a cleric of considerable influence in Islamabad, associated with the controversial Lal Masjid Mosque, Ghazi defends the actions of his students, declaring that combating un-Islamic practices was a duty incumbent upon every true Muslim.
These are our sisters, our teachers, held for standing against corruption. Why have they been arrested? Vice has to be removed. I appeal to you, please. Where is the justice in this? Defending the raid, he's making a case for a bigger battle against what he sees as a moral decline, all under the growing influence of Talibanization, which a serious threat at the time. It's a big deal, shaping not just the seminary, but the whole area around.
It's breaking news. This confrontation is not just a physical standoff, but a symbolic battle, pitting traditional Islamic values against the state's authority. The government, caught off guard by the severity and audacity of the protest, scrambled for a resolution, eager to avoid a direct confrontation with a group deeply embedded in the city's religious fabric. The government finds itself torn into a complex web of moral, legal, and political dilemmas. The standoff not only tests the resolve of the government, but also lays bare the deep differences between traditional values and the rule of law.
We yearn for peace, for morality, but at what cost? Must our children stand in battle lines for us to listen? I am all for cleaning up the town, but I wonder if this is the way to do it. We are making a spectacle of ourselves. Shares a local of the area. So things are heating up, the seminary is now a fortress of defiance. Picture the students standing firm, as if they're ready to take on the world, and then there's the government, trying to play it cool, but clearly in a tight spot. They're trying to figure out how to handle this powder keg without setting it off.
Night falls, and there's talk of making peace. The government agrees to release the detained teachers, a concession that eases tensions momentarily. Ghazi articulates a vision of Islamic governance that challenges the existing order, while the police officers, treated with respect yet held captive, symbolize the complex interplay between the seminary and the state. Yet the core issue remains unresolved, with the fate of the abducted shrouded in uncertainty. In the end, Shamim's forced repentance in front of the media, while it might seem like a win for the seminary, really opens up a Pandora's box of questions about government control, societal norms, and the rise of extremism. So, there you have it. The Islamabad standoff isn't just a story from 2007, more than a recounting of events. At the heart of it all, a group of students who dared to stand up for what they believed in. Through the standoff at Jamia Hafsa, we're invited to reflect on the delicate balance between personal conviction and collective peace in the ongoing quest for societal harmony. What a story, right? Do comment and subscribe for more.